as someone who's on the ADHD struggle bus, the one thing I've always wanted is for someone to just come along and be like my own drill sergeant and be like, right, these are the exercises you're going to do to increase your dopamine. This is the food you're going to eat to stay healthy and stimulate brain functions, and eat fish and fruits and vegetables, and here's the meal plans that you have to eat. And someone that comes along and says, these are the activities you have to avoid because they're bad for you. Don't go on as many nights out. Here's your allowance for the night out. You've only got £50 to spend. Spend it wisely. And just have someone that would hold me accountable at all costs and just essentially control my life for a bit until I can get into this sort of rhythm and routine. Because holding myself accountable is, and has been, a recipe for disaster up until this point. So I was in a constant battle with myself to hold myself accountable and take control of my life and whatever the self-help books tell you to do. But up until this point, it's not worked. It's been unrealistic. So I'm trying to manufacture a way to not only hold myself accountable, but to reach out to people who also struggle holding themselves accountable and looking after themselves and managing their finances and not allowing their lack of impulse control to take over them on a night out and sort of allow ADHD to consume you and just make you feel like a guilty, worthless piece of human. So I guess I'm using this sort of YouTube channel as a way of holding myself accountable and allowing you guys to hold me accountable as well, and we can sort of be like symbiotic and hold each other accountable as you watch along to the videos. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. The plan is to start with doing a weekly video so I don't get ADHD burnout and get bored and stop making videos. So start just doing one a week, and it's going to be, the way I see it is, the whole channel is going to be one big long action plan that you can follow to hopefully improve both of our lives. We'll see how it goes, but hopefully I'm going to go like week to week. I'm going to do, right, I've discovered these are the best meals that you should make to improve dopamine production and improve brain function and get your nutrients and all the things we need to absorb into our bodies. And then I'll specifically go through the whole recipe and the ingredients you need, and I don't know, you can look at the prices of the ingredients or whatever, and specifically point out every nutrient and everything, every calorie, every vegetable and vitamin and everything we need, because that's what I need. I need someone to be like, this is exactly how you do it, this is exactly what you get from it, do it like this. And I go, right, okay, thank you. Because otherwise I sort of just wing it and go, I don't care, I'm just gonna have freezer food again. And like, health will just decline. And you just feel guilty that you're not being this healthy person that you're told you should be and eating your 5 fruits and vegetables a day. And when was the last time you had 5 fruits and vegetables a day and got your fiber intake and your macros and your micros and didn't eat too much sugar? And it gets to the point where it's really overwhelming, even just when it comes to food, especially when you have to make 3 meals a day. You have to plan those meals, and then you have to clean up after yourself. So then you're cleaning your kitchen 3 times a day. And then it's like, oh, just bulk make food. And I'm like, yeah, you can do, but then do you want to eat the same food every single day? And it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of difficult being an adult, I'm finding, which is, I don't know, it's not fun a lot of the time. I mean, it's great having adult money and you can spend it on whatever you want. Unfortunately, when you have ADHD, you tend to spend that money dopamine hunting and you waste it, and then you're left with spending guilt and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have spent all that money. Shit. Too late. And then you feel worse, and then you find means of cheering yourself up, which usually involves buying things you don't need online and wasting more money, and you get stuck in a repetitive cycle which leads you to go into a deep depression and whatever. I'm spiraling here. It's taking over. The ADHD demons in my brain are talking for me, but it's fine. I'm sort of letting them roll with it. So if you can be bothered commenting, that would be nice. If there was something specific that you struggle with and you go, I struggle to exercise 3 times a week. I don't know what exercise to do. Or what should I eat for breakfast to kickstart my day? What do I actually need? How much calories do I need? How much protein do I need? And fiber and fruits? And is there too much sugar in the morning from the fruits? And anything really that you struggle with when it comes to ADHD and managing your finances and health and anything you struggle with, give me ideas as well, and then I'll do the research and do all the work, because your comments are providing me that motivation to actually do it. Otherwise I just go into the mindset of, yeah, I'll do it later. I've got plenty of time to do it, which I feel like we're probably all pretty guilty of. It's unless there's an immediate, stress of getting something done, which puts you in like a fight or flight. Unless that's there, it's very easy to put things off. So, like I said, if you can be bothered, I know, like, even something as little as just going, typing in the comment, thinking, what should I write? It takes brain power. And when you're trying to relax and just watch videos and whatever, having to use brain power to even just write a comment, you're going, nah, too much effort, screw this. Slide past. But preferably, leave a little comment of what you want me to help you with, and then therefore can help me too, and then we can be a nice symbiotic relationship and help each other, and maybe form like a nice little community in the comments, and we can like eventually formulate a life plan that cures ADHD symptoms and makes you succeed as a human. That's the end goal. That's what I'm going for. But let's see how it goes. Just comment down below and all that stuff, and let's crack on.